If you're planning on buying any cards from TCG Player, make sure you use our affiliate link right here in the description of our video to help support the channel. It's the best way to do it and it's free. Looking for PTGO codes? Potown Store has all the latest sets and promos instantly delivered to your email. You can use Tailman code when checking out for 5% off. Card Market is Europe's largest online marketplace for Pokemon cards. Whether you're looking for sealed product or singles, vintage or the latest sets, just follow the link in the description to find what you need. Want to show off your love for Tablemon? Check out my 2021 merch. These new hoodies and shirts are available on Amazon. Click on the link in the description to get yours. This video is sponsored by the Pokemon TCG deck building website PokemonCard.io. Hello everyone and welcome back to another video here at Tablemon. We're continuing with our Road to Worlds series, and today we're gonna be featuring this really cool WORMADAM deck. Now WORMADAM has the attack Matron's Anger, which does 30 damage plus 10 more damage for each Pokemon in your discard pile. And you have the Grass type WORMADAM, the Fighting type WORMADAM, which is obviously a big feature in this deck, and we have the Metal type WORMADAM. They all have the exact same attack, and WORMADAM helps cover the Ice Rider weakness. This Fighting WORMADAM helps cover all the dark stuff that we are seeing, Arceus, Gengar, and Eternatus mostly. And the Grass WORMADAM can be pretty good against things like Umbreon, though that is definitely less popular. And there is an argument to just play 3 Fighting and 1 Metal, or even a 2-2 split. Now we are playing the Phantom Transformation ability Zoroark. We're watching your turn. You may choose a stage 1 Pokemon, except any Zoroark from your discard pile, and if you do, discard this Pokemon and all cards and all attached cards and put the chosen Pokemon in its place. So it allows us to help get more WORMADAMs and get more Pokemon in the discard pile by discarding the Zorua as well. And we also have the double trade lineup, right? Before we had a 4-4 Zoroark GX to trade. Now we have a 3-3 Lightbard with a literal ability trade, and the attack Slash, which does 60 straightforward damage and can 1-KO a Mew, with a Choice Belt, or can 2-KO a Mew VMAX. And we have the Energy Assist and Make to Cinccino, which is really nice. We are also playing Golisopod, no Wimpod though, but as we do have Zoroark, Golisopod can be pretty strong with the Hard Time Slash attack, doing 30 damage plus 50 more damage for each of your opponent's Pokemon V and a Pokemon GX in play. So really big punish on Mew, really big punish on Eternatus for some really easy matchups right there. Double Manaphy to protect our bench, Lumineon V to help us find the supporter that we might need with Luminous Sign, and we also have Eldegoss V to recycle as supporter, mostly bosses orders. Now, since we do play 34 total Pokemon, the rest of the deck can be quite challenging to fit. Other useful stuff, we do have 4 research as we do benefit from the discard. We do have 2 seniors resolve as they do help us in getting on with the discarding as well, but not being super detrimental to our hand by discarding a ton of energy. And we have the collapsed stadium along with 4 Ultra Balls to help us discard cards, but the collapsed stadium especially helps us discard Lumineon or Eldegoss that we might have in play in order to make sure that our opponent can target that 2 Prizer Pokemon easily. 1 copy of Quick Ball, 1 copy of Low Ball, and 1 copy of Scoop Up Net for discard for retreating purposes, but that's also definitely another weakness of the deck and something to keep in mind. And we have the Double Choice Belt to add to our damage, along with our 8 special energies, Twin Energy, and Double Turbo Energy. Now, of course, there's nothing we can do about Duraludon VMAX, so that is a harsh auto loss, but the rest of the decks should be pretty good and pretty straightforward. So let's jump into the matches and see how we do, shall we? Alright, so we do lose the coin flip, but we do get to start the Call for Family Minccino, which is really nice actually. Along with an energy and going second, that definitely helps you in setting up your board, right? So there is merit to play a 4th Minccino at some point. Definitely something to consider. All right. So we're up against Mew VMAX. So hopefully, on paper, this should be a very good matchup. And we're actually hoping they flip heads. We're actually hoping they set up get their full bench, and that way our Senior's Resolve ends up being incredibly powerful right here. And that seems like what's about to happen. Yep, already 5 of them. So now that there's a Meloetta in play, the math doesn't work out for Galissa, but to get a knockout, the maximum damage it does with 6 beams in place is 280 damage. With a choice build, that is a one-shot on the Mew. But since there's 5, I do need the Galissa butt and a choice belt in order to pull off the KO, which is not super difficult, I would say. So we do get to Seniors for 5. And I will go ahead and play this, and then I have a really good hand, so I'm definitely gonna call for family, probably maybe for triple Zorua. Nah, probably not for triple Zorua, but there's merit to it. I'm gonna go ahead and discard 1 Ultra Ball, using that quick ball to establish, I guess, the Zorua, and then we'll decide what else I'm gonna establish with this call for family. Not playing the collapse stadium yet, so probably a Burmy, a Purrline, and another Zorua. Oh, it's only 2. I thought it was 3. Okay, whoops. Could have sworn it was 3 actually. All right. So we do have a lot of potential dark type attackers. If we only need to respond to the Meloetta, then we can do so with a Zoroark, which is fairly straightforward. We do see Aluminium, however, to directly search for the Sparkle, which is definitely a good call, but it does deter a little bit from the draw, but it is specific search, which is always nice. It's not like my opponent needed the big damage against me though, right? Does attach that double turbo to the active to be able to retreat. If I had played the Collapse Stadium, my opponent actually wouldn't have been able to search for the Alyssa. Okay, so they attach the energy and they play the switch. Interesting. Alright. There's a Mew VMAX. There's the Rotom phone. And like, knowing we have 5 turns to take 6 prizes against this deck is actually like insane. It feels like cheating. So all I need to do, honestly, is to not whiff energy. That's my one goal I have right now, to not whiff energy. As long as I don't whiff energy, then I'm gonna be in the clear right here. So I'll promote the Zorua, top deck the Zoroark. That's beautiful. I'll go ahead and Senior's Resolve. Honestly, the boss, I don't see myself needing the boss, and I definitely want to keep my opponents at that bench. But what happened? I missed the energy. Which is like not the end of the world, and I do have access to 1 trade, but it is very unfortunate though. It is very unfortunate that I whiffed. After drawing 6 cards, I did prize 1. And I mean, I can't get it next turn, but still, that was definitely not ideal. Alright, so I'm going to trade you. No energy, okay. So we'll establish you and you. Let's evolve you. Let's evolve you. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 5 Pokemon in the discard pile right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and pass. I might have to Ultra Ball for the Luminion next turn. And that could be problematic. Yeah, actually, I don't think I can afford that, in fact. Very awkward game now, for sure, after whiffing that energy. Alright, so let's jump into this arc. I think I have to. I think I only have one Zork left though, too. And no choice belts. Unreal. I guess I can attach the choice belt, never mind. I can attach the choice belt this turn. Oh, I priced both. I priced both Luminion and Eldegoss. Okay. Alright. So to say things are not going great would be the understatement of the year. Okay, I do find the research. I'll be able to establish the Zorua, however, my last Zork is also priced. So that is not good news. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sure, let's do this and we'll go ahead and research. I can't possibly whiff energy now, right? Yeah, I get 3 of them. Fantastic. Okay. So I'm gonna use the double turbo. That is enough to get a knockout. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, that's 100 and it's not enough. It's nowhere near enough to get a one-shot on the Mew. So I should probably just discard this, right? Just draw more cards. I might end up decking out as well at this rate, but alright. Night Days, take the KO. So right now I'm doing base 60 damage, so that means I need 25 more Pokemon in the discard pile to get a one-shot, but I also don't necessarily need a one-shot next turn. Some of my Luminion and my Eldegoss got both stock in the prize cards. I might need Eldegoss as a finisher. But I have 3 more turns, right? As long as I can get back-to-back-to-back attacks, then I might be fine. They purposely don't play a Pokemon for the Golisopet threat, which I like, right? I definitely like that. Now I have all the energies because that's how decks work. Yep, now I have all the energies, exactly. But yeah, there's no way I can get 25 Pokemon. However, I can use Boss to take a knockout here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Are they down any power tablets? Just the one. So I don't know if it's better to just attack the active or what. I actually don't know. I think it is. Right, just Matron's Anger, do some damage. Well, not some damage, it is a lot of damage. Then I'll use this last Zorua. Or find a Burmy, right, because I still have 2 left. Okay. Now... I mean, we're assuming my opponent wants to go double power tablet KO with Psychic Leap, right? If they manage that, then that would put us in a really harsh situation. Actually no, because then they would only have 1 Mew and I could go Zorg into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, maybe. There's 1 power tablet. There's 2 power tablets, okay. Alright, so I definitely need to go Boss, KO the Mew. As they did go for the Psychic Leap. And that does buy me a turn. Guaranteed. And then if I get the Eldegoss of the prize cards, I can actually... Okay, I might be fine. Because my opponent will not get a KO next turn. On paper. Right? Okay, I need to remember, I need to use the ability before. So, should I just go into the WORMADAM? Or Golisopod? Golisopod's guaranteed KO. But it is grass. I still get a knockout. Okay, I'm just gonna go Golisopod for the guaranteed damage. Alright. So we'll do this, we will do this. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 18 Pokemon now. I need to attack 3 more times. I'll have 3 cards left, and I have ways to retreat in case my opponent tries to boss stall me, so I should be fine doing that. And hard times slash to 80. Alright, we're in an interesting spot. I think we can pull this one out. We definitely needed that price though. Definitely needed that price. We needed that to not be our last prize card, and the Eldegoss as well. I need the Eldegoss to not be my last prize card. Which, maybe Eldegoss could just be a Palpat, honestly. There's merit to it just being a Palpat. Okay, place on the Genesect. So I will not be able to chase down the Mew because I don't have access to boss. If I did, then that would have been game over. But I will have 2 attackers ready to go. I'll have this. I could potentially discard 2 more Pokemon, assuming this goes down. Okay, attaches energy to the Luminion. That means they rely now on their last Elesa Sparkle. Like, they need to bench a Mew now, and they need to find a Elesa Sparkle afterwards. Okay, so they do play the boss, which I am okay with, since I have plenty of energy in order to retreat. So I should be able to take this KO. Like, nothing stops me from taking a KO this upcoming turn, which is fantastic. And they don't even bench a Mew, which is actually great. So we'll go ahead and evolve here. And hard time slash. And then I have energy to retreat literally anything, or to just attack with WORMADAM. And okay, my last 2 prizes are Luminion and Eldegoss V. 50-50 chance. No, okay. So if my opponent had a Mew VMAX here, I actually probably would have lost, right? Assuming they knock out the Golisopod. Actually, the right play would be to knock out the WORMADAM, right? This is odd. If they knock out the WORMADAM, then they definitely win. But if they knock out the Golisopod, then I would have 1 Golisopod 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 19, 20 Pokemon in the discard pile. And then I would research like 5 more, 25 plus 30. I would not have been able to reach for the KO, but thankfully we had the boss at the crucial time. So yeah. Pretty cool, pretty intense for sure. On to the next match. Alrighty, so on to the next game. We actually won the coin flip this time. So hopefully that's good for us, right? Not the best start. Now I have 2 energy to start us off. We do get a Mew. Okay, so definitely not gonna be using the Luminion right here. So we're just gonna Ultra Ball it away. And we're gonna go ahead and establish a Purloin. And we're probably just gonna attach energy to it. And I'll pass. Might have been better to... No, because when you evolve in Sword, you have to evolve in Sword first and then discard the Pokemon. Yeah, no, never mind. This has Fighting Resistance, so I'm not gonna be doing a lot of damage. Crushing Hammer, do not play that card in you. It's completely useless. It's not worth your time. It deters from what you're trying to accomplish quickly and solidly. So yeah, don't play Crushing Hammers in your Mew decks. The amount of times that those cards will win you games versus the amount of times that they will simply not help you at all and just get in the way of the consistency of your deck is completely lopsided towards in favor of just play consistency, right? Okay, so it seems like our Zorua will be going down. Really? That's your starting hand? Double Crushing Hammer, Fog Crystal, Ultra Wall with a Lessa and a Fusion. And you Genesect for 2 into the Quick Wall. What? What is going on? Oh my gosh. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Okay. So hopefully we can do 100 damage, right? To the Mew VMAX. That should be good enough as a response. I guess we're doing more. I could even paralyze, honestly. I guess I will use this. Okay, that's decent. We'll go ahead and bench you. So we're down 1 Zork. Important to keep that in mind. We do get the Liepard, thankfully. So we will be able to trade along with attack for a good chunk. And we get double Minccino, so... Nah, maybe I'll save 1 Minccino for discard fodder for the Xenia. Alright, so we do the slash. If that had been a twin, we actually would have knocked out the Mew. So pretty unlucky to draw 2 double turbos rather than a twin. Not sure what I would have attached first though, and since my opponent flipped heads on Crushing Hammer, maybe it wouldn't have made a difference, but... Alright, so this 2 does 70 damage, that's 140. Wait, why did we do 120? Oh, because of the Oricorio, I keep forgetting about the Oricorio. I actually keep forgetting about the Oricorio. Alright, another issue is 1 power tablet means they can KO me with Psychic Leap and heal off the damage, so that's also not ideal. And getting that choice band was very problematic, but I guess with the Oricorio the choice band actually doesn't matter too much. Not using Rose Tower, unless they used it earlier, and I didn't notice, but not using Rose Tower before Genesect, mistake as well. Choice Belt on the Genesect. That Stadium is actually problematic because now it leads to easier Psychic Leap KOs in the future for my opponent. No switches down. And there's a Psychic Leap KO. Oof. Okay, so they go out into Oricorio. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Pokemon. So if I get out any Wormadam, I can get a KO on this Oricorio, which actually matters a lot. I get the other Choice Belt. Okay, draw 5 with the Xenia. I did get the Wormy, but at what cost, man? At what cost? Wow. So I need this and I need this. So my discards are the Burmy and the Choice Belt? Discarding the Burmy and the Energy doesn't seem great. Yeah, because I don't have a target for Zoroark yet, so I think it has to be the Choice Belt, unfortunately. So it's all going to be about the 2 shots. It's all going to be about the 2-hit KOs for me right here. I'll grab the Fighting Wormadam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Base 130, minus 20. That should be enough because the Fighting one is resisted by Mew, so this one goes down, and that's... It's not okay, but it is what it is. But yeah, we're in a really bad spot with this very small hand. Okay, that actually is one of the best possible prizes I could have hoped for. So pretty lucky right there. So this plays a ton of Pokemon obviously to increase your damage output, but you're gonna have them in Chino, that's fine. But it also yeah, now that I'm out the 2 choice belts, you can never one-shot a Mew VMAX really. Only 2-shot. One escape rope and 1 switch down, so that is important to note. Gets another head flip. Yikes. Wait, what? Okay. Okay, now if I have the choice belt available, there would be a chance I could knock out with Goliath, but as long as they bench something else, which they might not, right? In order to prepare for that, but they might. Oh, but they choose to attack with Meloetta, okay. That could prompt my opponent to eventually bench 2 Vs, which I might need in order to potentially win the game. Okay, so there's a Zoroark. That's my second to last Zoroark as well. And if I want an attacker ready, I mean my prizes could just, my win condition could also just be go boss KO on the 2 Genesects. That could actually be a realistic win condition, so maybe that's what I play towards and just set up the Wormadam and set up another attacker to make use of this energy. Get the light part going. That might actually be a more viable win condition than trying to one-shot a Mew VMAX, which is honestly impossible at the moment. And there's the boss, right? So now what I'm missing is another attacker, which means I should start by doing... I'm not gonna trade this stadium. So I have boss, I have this. I honestly think it's the Ultra Ball. I'm not happy about it, but I think it's the Ultra Ball. Okay. Alright. 130 with resistance. So we're at 160. Once this goes down, we'll be at 180. So then, as long as we can go boss, right? We should be able to go boss against the 2 Genesects before my opponent knocks me out, as we have... Oh, actually, no, never mind. I have to do that. There's no other possibility for me. There's no other possible way for me to win, in fact. Ooh, that actually really helps. That's probably game winning for me right there. Right? Okay. Put the 2 Pokemon in my discard pile. Now I have both attackers. Now I just win. Now I can simply win right here. Weird decision to play the escape rope, I think. But I'll take it, right? I'm pretty sure I have the game won now with just boss. All I need is another Pokemon in the discard pile, right? As I'm doing base 30. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's 180. And I have exactly 1 make do on the Manaphy to make it 190 damage. In order to knock out this Genesect. Or this one, I don't think it actually matters. It would matter if my opponent played Herbaloon. 99% of Mew VMAX decks do not play Herbaloon. Now I don't even have to worry about energy, which is fantastic. Right, so yeah, I don't think this matters at all. We will do that. We will do this. We will do this. And now I have game in hand. I have game on board, rather. And just in case, I can actually do this to establish the Burmy, right? Like, you never know. But that should be it. My opponent going after not my attackers made my life literally simpler. playing those escape ropes did not make much sense at all. So even if they had knocked out my my dude, I still would have needed a KO. Yeah, so they insist on going after my engine, which the fact that I'm the fact that I gave them my life art should tell them something, right? I feel like that should definitely tell you something. But there we go. Yeah, 2 solid wins for the deck. Shaky initial turns, but very strong late game. Very, very strong late game. Oh wow, I actually have 3 energies prize total. And I start with 2 of them, so definitely if my opponent had actually taken out my energies, I would have been in so much more trouble. So, but I guess nobody knew that. I didn't check for my energies and my prizes. I would have been under a lot more stress if I had actually checked for that. But anyways, cool deck. I enjoyed playing it. Yeah, I'm enjoying playing these single prize decks that seem to be almost catching up to the